The Geshu Lin hype is real, and it is really strong. With him being rumored as the male Resonator coming in version 2.1, and as a 5-star unit, there's so much excitement about this highly anticipated Resonator since the launch of the game and since he made an appearance in version 1.0. But there are layers to this character, and that is what we are going to be talking about in this video. So roll that intro, let's do this, let's go! Hey there fellow gamers, kamusta po sa inyong lahat? Welcome back to the channel. Kamusta mga kababaeng mga kaibigan? Today, we are diving deep into version 2.1, focusing on one of the most highly anticipated characters in the game, Geshu Lin. If you're as excited as I am about this mystery character, you're in for a treat. Make sure to grab your snacks and settle in because we have a lot to unpack here. So who exactly is Geshu Lin? Well, Geshu Lin was the former general of the Midnight Rangers and served as a mentor and rival to Jian, another key character in the game. Geshu's storyline adds layers to the action, intrigue, and complexities that keep players hooked. Now, here's where the plot thickens. Geshu vanished during a battle beneath the Crescent approximately 3 years before our current story timeline. At the time, the belief was that he had overclocked and died fighting bravely. However, there's a catch. His body was never found. You guessed it, that leaves his death officially unconfirmed. How intriguing is that? Adding to the excitement are the rumors surrounding Geshu Lin's possible return as a playable character in version 2.1. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Version 2.1 is rumored to be releasing around the Lunar New Year, which falls on January 29, 2025. So, can you imagine, with this significant timing coinciding with such an important festival, could Kuro Games surprise us all by offering a free 5-star male Resonator as a Lunar New Year gift? And could that character potentially be our beloved Geshu Lin? That would be a very tantalizing thought. Kuro Games has a solid track record when it comes to rewarding their player base. Remember all those generous launch rewards that we got? Players were introduced to multiple 5-star units and weapons. Just recently, in version 1.2, they even gifted Shang Liao to everyone who reached 600 popularity points during the Moon Chasing Festival. Given this history, if version 2.1 truly does drop around the Lunar New Year, which is the most significant holiday in China, it stands to reason that we might just receive another free male Resonator. But why focus specifically on male Resonators, you ask? Well, in the gacha game world, male characters tend to get less attention compared to the female characters, who usually attract more revenue. So, if Kuro wants to celebrate the new year, giving away a male Resonator makes a lot of sense. Having Geshu Lin become playable in version 2.1 is thrilling for many reasons. Besides getting access to a character many of us have been eagerly anticipating, getting him for free would be a remarkable way for Kuro to celebrate the new year with the community as well as strengthen their relationship to the player base. But hold on, before you get too excited, we need to consider a crucial point here. There might be a catch. Well, remember Scar? He's also rumored to appear sometime after version 2.0, and there's a theory floating around that he and Geshu Lin could actually be the same character. Let's break this down. Based on various cutscenes we've watched, Geshu Lin's death was never definitely confirmed. That leaves the door wide open for his return in a new form. Now, here's where it gets intriguing. Both Geshu Lin and Scar bear those mysterious tacit marks on their necks. This similarity reinforces the theory that these two characters could be two sides of the same coin. Additionally, Scar has strong ties to Kishi village, which hints that both characters hail from Huanglong, The scars that cover Scar's face, those could be remnants of the injuries Geshu sustained while fighting Ovatrax, potentially hinting at a self-sacrifice. So, imagine this. What if he woke up without his memories? Or perhaps he came to the realization that the lament offered everyone a chance to start fresh, leading him to join the Fraxidus. It's a compelling narrative, isn't it? But the story doesn't end there, because recent leaks have revealed that it could be a whole new character that is coming in version 2.1. It will be male, but it really looks kind of different to how we have always known Geshu Lin or even Scar. There are subtle hints, there are similarities. First, the hair color has some striking similarities to Geshu Lin, but also consider that this new character is wearing a mask, and he looks kind of like Dainsleif in Genshin Impact, because he's kind of hiding half of the face, and this could be a way to hide certain scars that he acquired when he disappeared. Just look at this composite that I created. I based this off of fan art with that matches the description given by, I think, Step Leaks, and this is not very accurate, but it will give you some idea of what he might actually look like. Okay, now this mystery character, we don't know exactly who he is, but it's also possible that Kuro Games did something here just to make it more mysterious, right? So with these theories in mind, we can see a fresh character design that combines characteristics of both Geshu Lin and Scar, rather than introducing them as two distinct Resonators. Recent leaks have suggested that while Geshu Lin might become playable in version 2.1, this new iteration may not resemble the original Geshu Lin we expect. In fact, the design could diverge so drastically that the character might not even go by their name, or the names that we've known them. Can you imagine the excitement and confusion that could bring? It's absolutely insane. Just think about, if you play Genshin Impact, then you probably know what happened to the Wanderer. When he came out, he looked different. When he became playable, there was a redesign. In fact, we don't even, the game doesn't refer to him as the Wanderer anymore. We have to name him now, right? When he became playable, and after finishing the quest, we have the ability to name him, whatever we want, as long as it complies with certain list that the Hoyoverse created that is allowed for him to be named. So certain names are not allowed: the Baldir, the Wanderer, and other names that we don't want to mention here. But it's possible that Kuro Games is pulling something like this. So as we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Do you think Kuro will be generous this Lunar New Year by giving away a 5-star male Resonator? If so, who do you think it could be? Could it really be the return of Geshu Lin? Or are we looking at something entirely new? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget also to like this video, subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Maraming salamat po. And until next time, happy gaming. Bye-bye!